ass like a touchdown. Play with no bust down. Try to take my chain, I'ma bust down. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down. 30, 50, 100. I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah, it's my decorator. Well, damn. Joysticks like PlayStation. Like station. Can't keep my weight. My impatient. Whoa. In the base. In the den. In the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. Bring it back. Then up. It's a buzz now. Got it in the.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the opening tip won by the Pacers as we get underway in downtown Indianapolis. To Collison. Here comes the screen. Can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Shot by Bogdanovich, no good. Holiday controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. To Jaren Jackson. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. Conley. Rebound belongs to Indiana. Collison. And the rebound taken in by Memphis. To Conley. Fires the three.
That's his first personal foul.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw.
Good shot.
Whoops, that won't go. To Collison. Oladipo. His first effort off the mark. It's Indiana basketball. No good. To Collison. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Collison. Five to shoot for Indiana. Short jumper won't fall. lays it up and in.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Oladipo into the front court. They're down 3. To Turner. Can't connect from in close. Conley. Download Gasol. 4-3. Oh, who saw that coming?
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Pick that chin up. This is a game of runs. They were on one, now you might be on one.
To Conley. Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Beyond the arc for 3.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. Number 6 to the line.
Knocks down the first. Second to 3. Got it.
For the Indiana Pacers, number 20, Doug McDermott.
3 for 3. Nice. Collison into the front court. They trail by 7. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Collison. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. It's Grizzlies ball. To Conley. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Collison's shot won't fall. Across the timeline, it's Conley. His team up by 7. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jaren Jackson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Off the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Memphis, they've got it. Conley to Jaren Jackson. Sizing up the defense. Gasol to Jaren Jackson. Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Another follow. No good. Into the front court comes Collison. 12-6, our score. Yes, Victor Oladipo. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Conley to Jaren Jackson. Five on the shot clock. Screen coming. Gasol. Not that time. To Turner. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Miles Turner has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good.
Number 25, Chandler Parsons. Stepping in for the Pacers. Number 6, Corey Joseph.
And he makes them both.
Yeah, baby, here we go, here we go.
Substitutions, Memphis. Stepping in for Indiana, number 21, Thaddeus Young.
Hey, take me ball. Right.
Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 of 4 now.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 4. Trying to cash in. Shot by Bogdanovich off the mark. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
First one goes down.
Indiana, number 11.
2 for 2 on that trip. Joseph with it. Now down 6. Down to Young. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Thaddeus Young trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 67%. Holiday in possession. They lead it. 4-point game. Won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Wide open look, won't go. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Oh, nice find for the basket.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Evans to Young. Thaddeus Young, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Holiday controls the basketball. Leads 4. Nothing going here on that drive.
Remaining in the first quarter.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
To Young. Here comes the screen. Young. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Holiday at possession. Up 5. Fires the 3. Well defended. Jermichael Green sends it away. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Get it, shoot it again.
Number 7,
Long key from 3/4 court. That ends the first quarter. The Grizzlies have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Memphis with the rock. Conley. Kyle O'Quinn rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Tough make through traffic.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
substitutions, Indiana. Substitutions, Memphis.
Hey, switch, I got it.
Curling inside. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
TJ Lee at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throws up and perfect. Grizzlies own the basketball. From long range. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Collison into the front court. Down a point. Darren Collison. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Pick up. Shoot right. Watch that cut. I got the cut. Watch the cut. Hey, you got to stop switching. Stay with your man.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good, and one.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
And he converts on the free throw.
See if you're working on your game.
Pacers control. Oladipo to Turner. Shot from the lane won't go. Count the basket at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Collison. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Here comes the screen. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Team foul number 4.
Victor Oladipo, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. And he dunks it down for 2. Scooped up, going the other way. Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo. And count the basket.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Oh, that's tough. Into the front court comes Collison. They're down 3. To Oladipo. Around the perimeter. Lets it fly from long range. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. Collison into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Yes, Victor Oladipo. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Collison. Here comes the screen. Collison. The pass set it all up. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Fans, have you noticed the red donation boxes located around the concourse? We're accepting non-perishable food items for homeless in our community. Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 12, Tyreke Evans.
It's Grizzlies ball. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities. Into the front court comes Collison. He'll run the offense. And the basket good at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Gasol. The jumper's off the mark. To Collison. And the Grizzlies able to clear the rebound.
Here we go.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Collison into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Evans to Collison. Curling inside.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And look out.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
He'll let one fly from half court. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Pacers are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers. The Grizzlies are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting, back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Memphis, they've got it. Conley to Jaren Jackson. Beyond the arc for three.
That's his second personal foul.
Misses the first. Second and three is good. Misses the last one. 1 for 3 trip. Collison over to the right side. Has a look. Shot from McDermott, no good.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Conley. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Jaren Jackson trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Oladipo to Turner. Marc Gasol with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
That's going to be out of bounds. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys trail now by 4. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Collison. A lot of contact, no whistle. Conley into the front court. They lead it, 4-point game. To Jaren Jackson. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Oladipo. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Has a chance. Cleared by the Pacers. Oladipo to Turner. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Conley into the front court. Leads 4. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Collison to Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Conley. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. For 3, had made his first couple, but he misses there. Gasol with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oladipo to Collison. Fires the three, and the rebound comes to Conley. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Tie game, third quarter. To Gasol, down low. Nice pass to get things going.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Oladipo. Holiday in possession. 2-point advantage. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Pacers with the possession. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Conley. They work it down to Gasol. Conley. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Oladipo to Evans. Collison to Evans. That's out.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, Indiana. Into the game for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Collison to Young. Thaddeus Young. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
He connects on the first free throw. Hits a second. One more coming. Knocks down all three at the line. Collison into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen.
Big screen right there, big screen.
Oladipo. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Conley. Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't go down. It's Indiana basketball. Has a look. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Holiday controls the basketball. Down 4. Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Down to Young. Jermichael Green pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
In the game for Indiana,
Oladipo. Holiday in possession, trailing by 4. Turner. Going to launch, beyond the arc. Can't connect, it's no good. To Gasol. From the painted area, won't go down. Finish that. Free throws coming up.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both, and you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Jermichael Green at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one, counted. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Pacers control to Oladipo. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. Conley into the front court. His guy's down 3. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Conley. 4-3. Smothering deep. Oladipo into the front court. Leads 3. To Collison. Nothing going here on that drive. Collison. Misfires. It's no good. Holiday controls the basketball. Down 3. Conley. Beyond the arc for 3. Offense and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Short jumper stays out. Holiday in possession. His guy's now trailing by a point. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Oladipo into the front court. All even here in the 4th. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Victor Oladipo can't fault the defender there. Hits the contested 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
Joseph with it. Leads one. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo. Sabonis can't connect. To Conley. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Conley into the front court. His team up by one. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here's a chance from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Conley to Gasol. Down to 5 on the 24. For three, great defense, forcing the miss. Joseph with it. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Indiana with the basketball. Marc Gasol. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Victor Oladipo. Missed it. To Conley. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for number 13.
Over to the right side. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Conley to Gasol. Fires the three. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Oladipo.
Match up.
Great look and vision. Short jumper won't fall.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it.
It's time to take advantage of an extra possession.
Count the basket.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys trail now by 4. From long range, textbook defense. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Goes 2 for 2. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Personal foul. Team foul number 4. Memphis Grizzlies are in the penalty.
Oh, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3.
Our game programs have player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
19-footer at the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer does indeed go down, but it's too little too late as this ball game is over. This one to the Pacers as they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA.